again. Come on, we will stick to the alley. They ran the 2 blocks down the alley to the square. Soon they were at the back door of King's department store. Please, guys, support me, guys. We had better go in here. I need to get a box to put the watch in, Liz said. How about a drink at the fountain? Jim asked. That will give us a chance to look at the watch again. Maybe we should go back. Mr. Root might need some help, Liz said, but she did not turn around. Are you out of your mind? Jim asked. Those 3 men are in there right now. Then Lee said, should we call the police and tell them what? And then told us to get out. There is no law against that. There is no law against that. They sat in a corner where they could be alone. Lee took the watch out of her bag. Oh, it is pretty, she cried. Very dirty, but so pretty. My father will love it. Jim looked at it carefully. It looked like a $50 watch to him. It was a much better watch than the one he was wearing. This one had a dial that shines in the dark. The band was silver, not leather like Jim's. It was dirty, though there were a couple of big spots on the face that looked like black ink. Once it is cleaned, it will be fine. At least it is working. Hi, the second hand is moving. He handed it back to Lee. He said, I am going to walk through the square to my father's office. I can ride home. Hi guys, how you doing? I'm reading a storybook. Silver dollar. As Jim paid for the drinks, he saw a man in a brown leather jacket at the table near the door. The man had turned to watch Jim and Lee. Hi guys, how you doing? Jim knew. Lee felt his eyes on her. She looked his way. The man turned away as if he did not want her to see his face. Outside, they stood on the sidewalk. Hi, how you doing? They stood on the sidewalk facing the square. I am reading a storybook of a silver dollar, titled Silver Dollar Mystery. I just remembered the green tie. Why should Mr. Root ask me about my green tie? And how about that green tie on the man who came into the diner? Then Mr. Root was waiting for them. After all, Lee's voice was frightened. Her eyes were very big. Just then, the light changed. We will talk about this when I see you tonight, Jim told her. As Lee moved across the street, Jim stood watching her for a minute. Just then, he noticed the man in the leather jacket hurrying across on the same light. He sure drank his coffee in a hurry, Jim thought. Hi. Okay. It must have left just after we did. Jim kept watching. He saw that Lee was walking through the square. The man was right behind her. Lee stopped to look at some flowers. To Jim's surprise, the man stopped too. He opened a paper and began to read it. But Jim could see that it was watching Lee. He was following her. Jim raced across the street. He did not want the man to hurt Lee. He would follow them both until she got to the drugstore. No need to frighten her again, he told himself. Lee walked slowly across the square. Once she stopped to say, Once she stopped to smile and walk with a woman pushing a baby carrier. The man behind her stopped. So did Jim. Oh, the man behind her stopped. So did Jim. Oh, Lee, he thought. You are so nice and friendly. But please hurry. It seemed like hours before she got out of the square and crossed the street. The man followed her into the drugstore. Jim stopped for a minute. Maybe I should go in and see that she is all right. But if I do, she will get all worked up again. And if I am wrong, as he was standing there thinking it over, he heard a scream from inside the store. Then there was a cry for help. Jim began to run. That was Lee's voice. Hi guys, how you doing? Please guys, subscribe to my channel, please guys. I am reading a story of a silver dollar mystery. Jim over there. Here went out the help. Lee had spotted Jim as he came reading into the store. She was standing near the back at the drug counter. Are you all right? What happened? He asked as he came to her side. He grabbed my bag and ran out the back door. Mr. Wood is after him right now, Lee told him. You stay here and tell the policeman where he came. I am sure he heard you scream, Jim said. He ran out the back door of the drugstore. It opened into a parking lot. Behind the lot was a line of little stores. He could be anywhere, thought Jim. He might even be hiding in the back of one of the cars. Just then, a man called from a car that was pulling out of the lot. I saw him. He went over there. He pointed to the shoe repair shop. By this time, there was a policeman right behind him. Together, they ran to the shoe repair shop. Mr. Wood was coming out as they came in. Nobody came through, he told them. And nobody saw anything either. They checked the other stores. Nobody had seen the man in the brown leather jacket. How could he have left here so fast? Jim said. Then he remembered. The man in the car. He was just leaving when I came out the door. I bet that fellow was hiding in the back seat. They went back to the drugstore. Jim tried to remember everything he could about the car. It was not much. Hey guys, how are you doing guys? The man who took my bag was the one who was looking at me in Kingsley said. Jim told her and the policeman how the man had followed Lee across the square. Lee helped him with a description. The policeman wrote it down. Brown leather jacket, blonde hair, light skirt, about 6 foot 1 or 2. We could not see his eyes, Lee said. He was wearing big dark glasses with silver rims. Hi, how you guys doing, guys? This is enough to start with. We will go through our files to see if we have anyone who fits that description. We may have to bring you down to the station to look at some photos. The policeman told them. At least he did not get my wallet. Liz said. For the first time, Jim saw that she had a wallet in her hand. At least he did not get my wallet, Liz said. For the first time, Jim saw that she had a wallet in her hand. I had it out to pay for what I had bought. My back was on the counter. He took it and ran, she told them. Probably a drug addict, Mr. Wood said. He came in here to steal something and saw your bag on the counter. I am not so sure about that. He was following her in the square. I saw him, Jim said. Well, we had better get going. I have to take your wash to be cleaned and get to my father before the grocery store closes. How are you guys doing? They called my father, Lee told him. He is coming to pick me up here. Call me when you get home, Jim, he said. Jim got to the England watch shop just as Mr. England was pulling the shade down on his door. He saw Jim and opened the door again. Jim told him about the watch and Mr. Wickett's birthday. I will fix it tonight, the little man told him. I have to work late anyway. She can pick it up after 10 tomorrow morning. He gave Jim a ticket for Lee. Tell her to bring this with her when she comes, or else he will never find it. I have about thousands watches in here. When he got to the grocery, Jim found his father and told him about Lee and the picnic. They are marking down the bread and rolls right now, his father said. You see about that why I talked to Tom about the meat. Mr. Stigall was older than this father, but he had more hair, even if it was gray. Just like to hear his father's laugh, it was the kind of laugh that made everyone around him laugh. Too, he laughed now when Jim asked him for the car to take Lee to the picnic. Anything for a pretty girl, he said. Sure, take it. Cooley can give me a ride home. When Jim got home, he told his mother about the picnic. Then they called Lee. I got the car, he said. So I will pick you up. Great, Lee told him. Did you get the, did you get the, you know what, do you know what? What is it here? You know what to, you know where. You know what to, you know where. Jim knew our father was be close enough to hear. Mr. England will have it for you in the morning. You did fine on the food too. Not only did you save money, but they threw in some winers and a bag of potato chips. He told Lee he would pick her up in an hour. She's a nice girl, his mother said as he hung up the phone. Who? Jim felt his face getting warm. That wicked girl. She is as nice as is pretty, his mother said. Jim did not want to talk about his feeling for Lee. A funny thing happened to us today. He told his mother about the watch and the man who took Lee's bag. Hi guys, how are you guys doing? Her father must be close enough to hear. Mr. England will have it for you in the morning. You did fine on the food too. Not only did you save money, but they threw in some winners and a bag of potato chips. He told Lee he would pick her up in an hour. She's a nice girl, his mother said as he hung up the phone. Who? Jim felt his face getting warm. That wicked girl. She is as nice as she is pretty, his mother said. Jim did not want to talk about his feeling for Lee. A funny thing happened to us today, he told his mother about the watch and the man who took Lee's bag. Times have changed, she said. When I was a girl, you could walk through the square without getting mocked. But he did not take her back in the square, Jim said, as he said it. He wondered why. That would have been the place to do it. The policeman on the corner was closer to the drugstore than the square, but the man had waited until she got into the store. Why? She was lucky he did not get her money, Jim's mother went on. Hi guys, how you guys doing? I am not so sure it was her money he wanted. He was following her. I watched him. So he must have seen her take her wallet out of her bag. And that car, I am sure it was waiting there for him. How else could he got away so fast? There is something about this that I do not like, Jim told her. Do not make too much of it, to Lee, his mother told him. You will make her afraid to walk down the street. Other girls have had their bags taken. You may be right. I will play it cool, Jim promised as he went out the door. But driving over to Lee's house, he kept thinking about what had happened. If the man was not after Lee's money, what did he want? What was in her bag beside her money? The watch, he said out loud. Only she did not have it. She gave it to me when we were sitting at games. He must not have seen her give it to. He must not have seen her give it to me. Maybe his mother was right. Maybe he was making too much of things. But maybe she was wrong too. And if she was, Lee should be careful. If the man had not found what he wanted in her bag, it might try again. How are you guys doing? Mr. Wicked opened the door for Jim when he got to the list. Well, well, well. So you are my girl's new escort, he said. I guess I should have you take a few tests and fill out a few papers. I think she means there are plenty more where you come from. Her father laughed. Jim and Lee looked at each other. Why should her father say that? It is just a saying. Jim told himself, but he knew what Lee was thinking. Nelda just called. She has changed her mind about coming. She asked if she could ride out with us. Lee told him. I said I was sure it was all right. Fine. Maybe we had better start right out. Maybe we had better start right out. Fine. Maybe we had better start right out, Jim said. What is this about Nelda not coming and then changing her mind? He asked as they drove across the town. Something happened today at the plant. Her father was not coming home. She was going to stay with her mother, but her mother wanted her to go. And so she's coming. Hi guys, how you guys doing? I finished reading my book for today. Hi guys, where are you guys watching from? Guys, free to ask me any question. The one I can answer, I will answer. Jim over here. He went out the back. Lee had spotted Jim as he came running into the store. She was standing near the back at the drug counter. Are you alright? What happened? He asked as he came to her side. He grabbed my bag and ran out the door. Mr. Wood is after him right now. Hi guys, how you guys doing? Be face were pale. It is those men again. She began. She cut her off with a look. I had better get home, he said. Lee, are you and Neda ready to leave? You should tell the police about this. Hoppy told him. There is a phone at the front gate to the park. I will call from Neda's house, Jim said. Just then, there was a shout from two of the boys who had been looking around the back of the car lot. Look what we found, Bobby. Here is your banjo. It is not hot at all. And Jim, is this your watch? They were behind that last line of cars. Jim looked the watch over. Yes, it is mine. Look as if it is in good shape too. Thanks. Fellows, it turned to Lee. Ready? We can talk in the car. I want to see Neda's fathers as soon as I can. He went on in a low voice. When they were in the car, Lee said, what will you tell the police? That the man took that a man took your watch and then threw it away? They will just laugh at you. Do not forget the lump on the back of my head. Jim said, what is something I could do without? But they should know that there were mockers in the park. See this if I know Uncle's school today. Okay, did I share something? Ah, I did it. I did it for something. You are Yahweh. 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 Alpha and Omega. You are Yahweh. Alpha and Omega. You are Yahweh. You are Yahweh. You are Yahweh. Funny. Mighty God, hallowed be your name. Faithful God, you are worthy to receive all my praise. For you alone, you are the air that I breathe, the song that I sing. You are the honor of my soul. With you, there is no impossibility. With you, I command the mountain. Whatever you say must surely come to pass. At the mention of your name, every name must bow low. Unchangeable, unchangeable, reliable. Sometimes I fall to my knees and pray. Come, Jesus, come. Let today be the day. Sometimes I think. How you guys doing? Don't tell I don't lose this. I got lost here so I can watch it. See if not. Hi guys, how you guys doing? It's stirring. I don't like to stir it anymore. It's stirring. Thanks for the like. Hi, Rosa Fiorito. Ciao, com'è? How you guys doing? I'm losing my hair. Let me just lose my cornrow. Mm, my hair is very, very good. I just got. Hi, Florence. How you guys doing? Finish. Hi guys. Guys, what did you think? Should I cut this hair or not? Should I cut it or not? Should I cut the hair or not? It's breaking. Should I cut it or not? Thanks guys for watching. Bye bye guys.